So we got Kalu. Is that what we got?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Hey, man. So biggest comeback in school history. What's your immediate reaction to that game?
That's just who we are. We'll never stop. We'll never quit. I remember my freshman year, we was down 18-0 against Western Kentucky. We came back and we got it done. So we'll never stop fighting. We always believe no matter what deficit there is, we can still get it done.
Is it fair to say some wins are bigger than others?
In my opinion, I feel like all wins are the same. You could say wins are bigger than others, but I just take it day to day. And every win is a good win.
What is this? What does this kind of game say about the character of your team?
We keep fighting. We just keep fighting. We believe, and we just keep fighting.
What were the biggest obstacles? You know, you had the pause. What was the biggest obstacle when it came to being on the floor tonight?
Just getting back into it. Not playing basketball in 10 days. Just getting back into it. In 10 days, you can lose your touch, lose conditioning, and you just lose your feel playing the game again. So it's just good to finally be back out, and especially get back out and get a win like that. So it feels really good.
Do you think maybe that would explain you guys falling behind in such a big way?
Yeah, I could say that. I feel like at the first half, we didn't make a lot of shots. I could take that as a testament of being not playing basketball too long. And we finally got our groove in the second half, so we just playing hard. And that's what ODU basketball is.
That's all I need, brother.
Appreciate it.
Jeff, you want to start us off with the opening statement?
Sure. That was a pretty good win. We obviously played well. We played extremely hard. I guess I can take this off. In the second half, I thought we played extremely hard in the first half. We just didn't play well, which is what we talked about at halftime, is just giving ourselves a chance. And we made mistakes at both ends of the floor, and we didn't capitalize on the things that we were doing from an effort standpoint. I think that in that second half, we kept it simple, and different guys. I don't know if it's because we just got so far down and they figured we had nothing to lose, but I thought Jalen Hunter, maybe grew up a little bit in the second half in his development as a Division I point guard. I thought he was a little bit intimidated by Jared West in the first half. But I thought he was really solid. We didn't didn't need him to do the spectacular, but we needed to be able to get into offense, which Jared and his teammates made that really, really difficult for us in the first half. Obviously, when you can get 36 points and 25 rebounds out of your center position, the two guys that played the minutes there, those are just terrific numbers. It highlighted, I think, where we felt like we had an advantage. We felt like we could go inside. We didn't have success in terms of finishing in the first half, but in the second half, Kalu and Austin, I thought, just were so physical and explosive. Xavier Green was just Mr. Solid all game. Alphys Palavios. We talked about guys having to step up. I tried to make an analogy of what some guys had an opportunity to do today to a quarterback a bunch of years ago. Now he's considered the greatest of all time, but back when he came in and replaced Drew Bledsoe, after Bledsoe got, I think it was concussion, a guy named Tom Brady made the most of it. And he came in. He wasn't the player that he is now, throwing for 400 yards, but he came in and he played tough and smart and winning football. And we talked about to our guys that, just come in and help us in any way. Play good defense, be smart, be tough, make simple plays. And in the second half, collectively, that's what we did. It was simple basketball. It wasn't anything tricky. It was kind of just full speed ahead, and we're very pleased to get this win. And now it's about turning the page and the players getting some rest, and us trying to prepare to see if we can get a win again tomorrow night.
Coach, you had the combination of coming off the break and being down 21. I mean, what a comeback. What's that say about the character of this bunch?
Well, obviously it says something pretty positive. We talked, I think it was the first time out of the second half, maybe the second one, because we had times already this year where, we had really, really good stretches where we played. But the longer we were in it, it's like we were intent on trying to do more, right? Rather than keeping it simple, keep doing the same things and grinding. That didn't happen tonight. Guys didn't play outside of themselves. They didn't try the high risk, plays. They just kept it simple and really, really played as a team. And I think that, speaks volume about our guys. Can we sustain that? We'll see. If we can, we could become a pretty good basketball team. But I think that's the challenge. But as you said, you don't have some sort of toughness and competitiveness and character and come back from a deficit against a quality team like Marshall, who was playing really, really well. It's not like all of a sudden, we started playing and Marshall just fell down. Marshall, they surround you with shooters. They've got a future NBA guy in Kinsey. They got a point guard in Jared West that if he's not the best one in the league at running the show, he's one of them. So, we're very happy with the win. We got our guys out of here quickly, told them, take their food, get their ice, get in their beds and try to get to sleep. I know it's probably wishful thinking to think that they're going to fall asleep anytime real soon. But even if it's just an hour or so earlier, it's important that they get the rest and we recharge our bodies and get ready to do everything we can to see if we can get a second win tomorrow night.
Having said all that, I know you want to turn the page. What was it like in the locker room after that game?
Obviously a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of happy faces and jumping around. And I just very quietly, I told them I didn't want to spoil the fun, but, I wrote up on the board, team. And I said, that's what it was. The way we played, the way we were able to win, I think epitomizes what a team effort is. And that, I get why, everybody was so excited, but, I was kind of the spoil sport and talking about save that energy. Let's hustle up. Let's shower up. Let's get back to our respective residences and let's get a good night's rest. And, they understood because, as good as this one is, if somehow or another we can find a way to get another win tomorrow, that would be even more sweet.